It is actually so crazy to me that I've already tried 55 different types of instant noodles from my local Korean store, and today for part 56, I decided to pick up the Nongshim Naengmyeon noodles with chilled beef broth. And I bet y'all can guess from the name chilled broth that this is actually a cold noodle soup, and naengmyeon is actually one of my favorite dishes since I was little, but I've never seen an instant noodle version. And another big difference between these instant noodles and many that I've tried is that the noodles themselves are actually buckwheat noodles, which keep you way more full, and comes with two seasoning packs, the flakes and the soup base. So to cook these noodles, I'm not gonna steep them. I brought some water to a boil, turned the heat down a bit, added the noodles and the flakes, and I just made sure to stir them up so that none of the noodles were stuck together and they could cook evenly for 3 minutes. And while my noodles were cooking, I got the broth together, so I poured the soup base in the bowl, added a cup of chilled water, and also always make sure to add some ice to your naengmyeon. It just makes it so much better. Then once your noodles are done cooking, make sure you cool them completely under cold water before adding them to your broth, and I also added some leftover thinly sliced steak. Now, like I told you guys earlier, this is honestly one of my favorite dishes ever since I was little, so I was really excited to see these in the instant noodle aisle, and I was definitely so happily surprised. The noodle texture was great with these. It tasted exactly like the buckwheat noodles that I use for my naengmyeon or you get in a restaurant. I also really enjoyed this broth. It had great beef flavor, and it honestly just tasted like authentic naengmyeon that you would make at home or even get in a restaurant, like I said earlier about the noodles. But one thing I do think it was missing was a little bit of rice vinegar, so I did end up adding some, and I would say my rating before the rice vinegar was a 9 out of 10, and after I would definitely give this a 9.5 out of 10. They were so good.